And then other than that, man, just a lot of, XLRs, a lot of cables, um, auxiliary cables, 1/8" cables, whatever you want to call them. A lot of those. Of course, we can't forget your dead cat or your windscreen for your windscreen for your. You gotta accessorize with your. No, I'm not gonna be able to get it on. We used to call it the Don King, because it looks like Don King, doesn't it? Yeah. So your windscreen for whenever you got really windy exterior shoots. Here in this bag, we got some little wind caps, little caps for your lav mics, for my cheapy lav mics. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll get like a little dab of super glue and pop that on there, and it's sometimes it'll stay for a little while. Yeah, just like that. And then you have your. It's always good to have way extra pairs of these. It's always good to have a lot of quite a few extra mic clips and wind screens, wind socks, whatever you want to call it. Can't forget your headphones. I got some earbuds here. Various, because these aren't very durable, so I've got like, I don't know how many little earbuds. I'm not the biggest fan of using earbuds to monitor audio. Earbuds here, or headphone cans right here. I need to get a new pair, because these are just literally falling apart at the seams. I mean, it's just, they've seen better days as well. Recently picked up this piece of gear. It's a male XLR on one end, and then a 1/4" stereo in on the other end. And I basically purchased this for if I'm in a pinch and I don't really have too many options. I can put that in like that, and then I can go take my adapter piece off of my Pyle receiver and attach it like that. I know it's not the prettiest looking thing, but this does work. So there's a combination right there that I think I've had at least one use for this D'Addario adapter piece. It's a handy little thing. I think it's mainly for use for musician stuff, like music band type stuff, but audio is audio, sound is sound. So yeah, I recommend having this in your toolkit, in your arsenal. And other than that, I recommend having some more adapters. You got your 1/8 to 1/4, another 1/8 to 1/4. You got, I don't know if you can see it, but there's 2 tipped rings on here versus 1 tipped ring. And that's stereo or mono. Here you got your 1/4" to 1/8" adapter, and there's one more 1/8 to 1/4. So it's always good to have these in spades as well. You never know what you might need. And then of course you need your cables for all your pieces of gear. This is for my Tascam, to get AC power from my Tascam. You just line it up, plug it in, and then you got your AC power. So yeah, it's always good to have all of your audio gear, every single possible thing that you need. You need to make sure you have a list and make sure it's all accounted for whenever you're getting ready to go out to your shoots. I always have everything with me. If I don't have it on me, if I'm running and gunning, I have it in my car at the ready, waiting on standby, because audio is tricky, audio is challenging, and it's way better to have it and not need it than the reverse. You don't have it and you need it. You're like, oh crap, I need this part, but I didn't think I would, so here I am. All this gear right here actually isn't every single piece of my audio arsenal. This is most of it, but this is really all I felt like schlepping out of the boxes and the bags and stuff. And it's, it's for this purpose. That's a pretty good broad stroke overview of all of my gear that I own. And this is just, this is over the span of 15, 16, 17 years of just acquiring gear little by little. And I know this isn't much. This just looks like a trash heap, really. But yeah, man. So that's it. That's all of my stuff. That's warts and all, man. I'm pulling back the curtain. This is everything that I have, that I have used at one point or another, or multiple combinations of these things. And it's just, trial and error, and there will be a lot of trial and error. I am still, to this day, learning things about audio gear and combinations and what works and doesn't work. And I'm always finding new things, new tricks, new tips, new hacks every single day. And you should too, because audio is key. Let me go ahead and say it. Audio is just as important as the image, as the visuals, as video. Sound is everything. And believe me, I've found that to be the case 100% of the time. Trust me on that. If you've learned nothing else from this, audio, your sound, audio is everything. Sound is everything. Get that tattooed on your arm. Never forget it. I know I haven't. All right, this is Zach signing off. And remember, this is part of a series dealing with specific audio topics. On the next Film Ships episode, we're going to get into some of the very basics of sound. Peace.